Alright, cleaning your firearm. This kind of goes hand in hand with proficiency. You should understand your firearm, understand its features, or what you're looking for in a gun, features you like in terms of safety, action, function, and familiarize yourself with it. Any gun, no matter how expensive or how good it is, if you don't maintain it and take care of it, it will not function. It will malfunction. And I see these people carrying out, oh, well, the gun, it's crappy, it malfunctions after this, it malfunctions after that. Okay, and a lot of it comes from not cleaning and maintaining the firearm. Okay, even in the high dollar magazines where they review guns, okay, these guys were saying where they took a little Remington 380 out, shot all this ammunition, and they got 500-600 rounds through it before they started spraying some oil on it to keep it running so it don't malfunction. Well, whenever you fire a pistol, you're burning powder. There's a residue. There's carbon. There's a burnt residue. Say you fired 30 rounds out of this gun, and you just put it up. Then you take it out, fire another box through it, clean it, don't clean it, put it up. Well, each time you fire it, any of the residue left behind, you're just heating it up and baking it into the weapon. Okay? And a lot of people come to me, well, the shell don't fly out, this don't, It's because you don't clean the gun. And like with proficiency, like I said, familiarize yourself with the weapon. All of these guns are pretty basic. You make sure the magazine's out. You make sure that the striker's fired, okay, on most of them. And you got these two little levers here. What you do is you draw the slide back. Let me get the camera back. Draw the slide back about 1/8 of an inch. Push down on the takedown lever. I think I got it. Yeah, I should. There we go. Got the lever down. And you just take it apart like this. It's all pretty simple. You have your recoil spring. It latches into the barrel. Pull that out. Pull your barrel out. Okay, and then what you'd want to do is clean, rub some cleaning solution, get the gunk and oil down on the face of the bolt down in here, get a brush, an old toothbrush or something, and scrape all the stuff off the face of the bolt. Because if a lot of the gunk gets in up where the extractor and that is and all these other components, it'll cause malfunctions. Clean the barrel. Make sure you get the feed ramp and all this where it locks up clean and there's no gunk anywhere. And on all of these polymer guns, see, here's the metal pieces here and here, okay, that the slide runs on. You want to clean this, make sure there's some sort of lubricant, either a little bit of grease or something on there, because that's where the slide runs on this, okay? That's the metal part of the plastic frame. And then take a toothbrush and you clean all these little components. Be careful, you don't want to bend nothing down in there. And you clean them out. Okay, keep all the, because you'll find grit. When you fire this, you'll see the grit and dirt. And what happens is if that builds up over time, eventually the gun will malfunction. And the longer you let it go, the harder it is to clean out. So it's always good to just basically clean your gun. And I find that's what a lot of people have. As you see, this is not that difficult of a thing. The instructions are in there. And with a little bit of practice, you can get this gun apart and together again and clean it and lubricate it. Then the gun will always function for you. Okay? That's the, and it just slides back on to you. Lock it. Actually, that probably would take care of just proper maintenance and cleaning. Would probably take care of most of the problems people have with these firearms. I've seen them where a guy'd open it up and there's stuff you can run your finger in there and hunks of burnt powder residue would fall out of the gun. That's not a good idea for something you're going to try to protect yourself with or use to, you know, as a concealed carry or whatever. That is something I notice people don't do, so my advice is clean the gun, clean it off, and, you know, check it. And even if you let it sit every 6 months, you know, take the gun apart, re-oil it, wipe all the dust off of it, because they will get dusty when you sit there. I've seen guns people have asked me to clean that their father or somebody left. And I mean, the revolver must have been lying on a shelf somewhere for about 10 years, because you look inside, it was weird. You think it's rust. It's not. It's dust. It was dust settled inside there. So, you know, that's the message on that. Keep it clean now, and you'll find that you'll have less problems. Doesn't matter what gun it is. Whether it's one of these, you know, inexpensive models or top of the line gun you're paying $3,000 for, all right? Got to keep them clean.